I was gonna go a bit like right in front of that snag. Jeez. Yeah, see those? Like 2, 3 of them coming up right now. Well, we're back on the Veda Canal once again. It's the end of September, and unlike last year, which we had terribly warm weather for up until the end of October, it's raining, which is fantastic for fall river salmon fishing. It's raining, but it's not raining a lot. It rained enough just to cool everything down. The water level has come up a little bit, but water clarity has stayed great. It's nice and clear, so this should mean the fishing should be very good. So we're going with the BNR soft beat today. This is a 10 mil Moto red, and I did really well with this particular pattern last year, so I'm sticking with that. So weird, like fishing in such clear water, you can see the fish. Yeah. I feel like it's probably deeper there. It's just because it's clear, we're standing up top, so it looks shallow. Yeah, I see them. First one of the day.
Yeah, just there.
And over there too, there's one
over there too. Yeah, there's a snag there too.
Yeah. We'll see. Oh, so many sticks out that way, eh? Gosh, this is slippery as hell.
Watch out. Oh, got one?
Yeah.
Looks like Rod got one here. Is it a spring?
Yeah, it is.
I'm just scared your rod's gonna flip back and hit me.
I know, right?
I think it'll be better if I just grab the net.
There's a lot of fish down there.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
What a big difference it makes.
I know, right? Is that a... Yeah, it's a spring.
Oh, so much chromier down here.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's going through the log.
No.
Is it in there?
No. Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out.
I don't like this high bank.
I know, right? Whose idea was it?
Oh! I think it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
It's just so tough.
Oh wow, that's tough landing spot. Jeez, look at those fish. You see them? No, right in front of me. There's like a million fish right here.
There's so many in there. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. There's one.
Oh, I got one too. I got one too. I got one too.
Oh, doubleheader.
That's a nice one. I don't know. It's not a coal. No, it's a spring. Oh. Jeff's got one as well. Oh. Oh, that snag is gonna be my nemesis for today. No, but I know, but oh, come on down. I know I'm coming. The fish is like, oh, jeez. All right.
Holy. Oh. Oh, fish coming down.
Oh no! I don't like this high bank. I know.
Holy.
I'm coming. Oh, it's slippery down here, man. Alright, it's coming back up.
This is chaotic.
I don't want it, so keep you there. It's, I know. Oh. Oh.
Oh wow, this one's got eaten by seal. Oh wow, even the underbelly too.
Yeah, 10 pound.
Oh, he's off.
You're off.
That's alright. I'll count that.
Alright, here you go.
Okay.
Jeff hooked one first and I hooked one at the same time. We got 2 springs in a row and we got snags all over the place and Tom's trying to net the fish.
While you're trying to climb over my net?
Yeah, really slippery, obstacles everywhere. I shouldn't complain though, we're catching fish.
Oh, there's one. Oh no, it's a spring. I'm so spoiled right now. Oh, this is so much fun. All right, coming through. Come here. I think it's wrapped around once, so
Yeah,
it's kind of
maybe.
hard.
Yeah.
Oh, log. I logged it. Uh-oh.
Did you get it out?
No.
Still eating?
Oh, he's out. Okay,
Ready when you are.
I'm gonna guide it
Get it
into.
in here.
Holy, that is bright.
One more
Just
time.
missed it.
One more time.
Oh, is it foul hooked?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
that's why. All right. Oh, that's really
Oh,
bright.
That is bright.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I'll just get it out. It's foul hooked, so Jeff's gonna let this one go. Around the pectoral, but nice fish.
So tired. My arms are cramping up. Oh boy.
Okay, back up there again. Trying to get another one without falling down. Oh jeez. Great fishing spot, but not great standing spot. Oh. Huh?
If you want a longer shaft, you can use mine.
Are you keeping it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Woo! That's a nice one. Oh, hook just came out.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Whew. Nice fish. Oh, biting now. Oh gosh. I put on the lighter leader too because I was too lazy to retie. Like an old leader. Oh boy. gosh. Nice rod. Oh. Yeah, no, it's not. They got like 10-pound test on there now. Oh boy, coming right to the snack. All right. Yeah. Oh boy.
What color are you using, Brad?
It's like a bright orange.
Bright orange.
Oh gosh.
He really likes that stuff.
I know. Oh, here's right here, right here. Well, we got it on camera here. Sorry, buddy. I wish I can turn it around.
All right, you know.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Anytime.
So by now you probably have already enjoyed some of the excellent Chinook salmon fishing that we've experienced in the Fraser Valley in the past 2 weeks. If you haven't, you still got lots of opportunities in the next 2 weeks. The run is just peaking right now and usually dies off around mid-October. Here we were fishing in the Chilliwack River or the Vetter Canal, where there are lots of Chinook salmon coming back this year due to the increase of the hatchery production from several years ago. These fish range anywhere from 5 pound up to 15 pound. Of course, you do get the odd ones up to 20 pound or even bigger. And they're just fantastic fighting fish, and they never give up. And you can fight lots of them until your arms become too sore, like what we did in this video. I've already done a float fishing setup for Chinook salmon. I believe it was last year, so I'll put the link on the bottom so you can go check it out. I don't need to repeat everything I've said in the past, but I do want to point out a few things which are in this video. When using bait, if you're fishing salmon roe, which is an excellent bait for Chinook salmon, it can be pretty messy, and for many years I've been using salmon roe to catch Chinook salmon, coho salmon, until about 2 years ago when I started using these BNR soft beads, which have worked just as well, I must say, during the day. Perhaps bait works better at early hours in the morning, but this, you can pretty much catch fish consistently throughout the day. And I've caught them in low water, low clear water, in high water, and you can just put different sizes of beads on to match the conditions of the water. This is the pattern that I started using about 2 years ago. So these are the size 14 mil mottled series, which is great. But then last year I started using these ones. These are 10 millimeters in diameter. So we got mottled red, and this is by far probably my favorite, but there are definitely other colors as well, but you don't just have to go with that one. This is just my personal favorite, which I've done really well with. We got these ones, which are the clown. The pattern is called clown. It's just kind of like a bright orange color, and really stands out when the water color is when the water is a little more colored. So definitely give these a go. So the advantage of using these opposed to bait is that your hands don't get messy. If you're touching roe, they do get smelly, they do get sticky, and these you just got to put it along your leader, and unless it gets snapped off, like we've seen in some of the fish in this video, and you can use these all day long. So yeah, BNR soft beads, and something new that I used this season is this baby right here. This is the G.Loomis IMX Pro drift fishing rod. The GMX IMX Pro just came out this year, and I love it. It's I started using this yeah, about a month ago, and everyone who I've given this rod to kind of try it out has mentioned how light it is. This particular rod is rated between 10 and 20 pounds, so it's mainly designed for heavier fish, so like Chinook salmon, but I've used it for coho as well. It still feels like a pretty light rod, and but this is not a cheap rod though. This is a pretty high-end rod, and if you want to treat yourself, have a good fishing experience, and you can go check it out. You can definitely get some cheaper bait casting rods like Shimano Claris, Shimano Technium. Those are all excellent rods as well. You can try them out, but this is just something that if you want to spoil yourself, and definitely get that. This entire setup with the Curado 200 is super light. I can use this all day without getting sore arm. Save the sore arm for fighting those Chinook salmon, right? 10.5 foot long is what you want to go with, or maybe even longer if you're flow fishing, especially if you're casting further out, if you're drifting further away. By having a longer rod, this picks the line up off the water and gives you a better hook set as well. So this Curado 200 is a kind of like a smaller reel for Chinook salmon. This is my coho reel. You can go up to a 300 size, which would be ideal for Chinook salmon. But you know, you've seen in this video, even with the 200, even with a small reel like that, I can still fight these fish pretty adequately. Some people mention that they might be concerned about spool capacity. I've never had any occasion when I've ran out of line actually. So yeah, it's for me, it's not an issue. So just kind of, it depends on where you're fishing, depends your fishing, I guess, style as well. But for me, 200, Curado 200 is a good size. And if you get the setup here, not only is it good for Chinook salmon, it's good for coho salmon as well. So yeah, so like I mentioned, the flow fishing setup for Chinook salmon is in a separate video. Go check it out. One other thing I want to mention is that if you're flow fishing for Chinook salmon or any other salmon species, is that you want to set your float depth shorter than the actual depth of the run. So let's say the depth of the river is about 4 feet deep. I tend to set my depth, and by that I mean from the float down to the presentation, 3 feet. So in 4 feet water, I set it for 3 feet. Or you set it so that you want to kind of guess where this presentation, how long this should be for this presentation to sit at 1 foot off the bottom. The reason is so that you wouldn't snag any fish. If you have it too deep, if this hook, especially if you're using a soft bead where the hook is quite exposed, and if you're drifting through the fish, which are swimming right on the bottom, you have a tendency to snag more fish. We did snag one fish in this video, as you can see, and but if you by shortening up the float depth, you can definitely avoid most of those accidental foul hooking situations. So yeah, so set your float depth right. I'm gonna keep mentioning that over and over again in any float fishing video, because I find that's definitely probably the biggest mistake when it comes to beginners trying out float fishing. Float fishing, I would say it's a pretty basic method for catching salmon, but there are definitely little adjustments that you can do to make you more successful than other people. One last thing about snagged fish that you saw, Jeff snagged one fish by accident in the video. We quickly landed it in a catch and release net, and then I unhooked the fish right away, and then we sent it back without too much handling of the fish. Any fish that you want to release, any salmon you want to release, you definitely want to handle with care, handle with respect. So don't drag the fish up the dry bank, don't let it roll in the mud or sand, because that just does more damage to the fish. The whole point of catching and releasing a fish is so that you want to give it the best chances to survive after being released, and any additional unnecessary handling of the fish just means that you kind of increasing its mortality once the fish goes back into water. The whole point is so that this fish can go all the way to the spawning ground and lay eggs and reproduce and produce the next generation. If it dies before it gets to that point, then it kind of defeats the whole purpose of catching and releasing. Anyways, so this is just a short video on float fishing for Chinook salmon. I got more salmon fishing videos coming up for the rest of the season, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. If you have any other questions regarding float fishing for salmon, leave a comment on the bottom. I'm always happy to answer them. And make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, I really appreciate your support. And until next time, good luck fishing.